empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Well, hello everybody folks, and a good afternoon to you all folks, everybody, and welcome back aboard. Once again, everybody folks, then to Realltom Football. My name is Tom. I'll be bringing you the watch along today, folks, everybody, for Everton take on Aston Villa live in the Premier League. Aston Villa. Everton take on Spurs live in the Premier League. If you do are watching on the replay, please do make sure that you're leaving a like on the stream, hitting that subscribe button if you are new. Thank you very much indeed, folks. Everybody who's joined us here today, and kickoff is coming your way from 2 o'clock in the Premier League for part 1 of today's double-headed Super Sunday. Unlike next week's Super Sunday, which I can which I can inform to you will be a triple-headed Super Sunday. And the headline game next week, once again, is on Saturday in the 5:30 slot. That is Man City Chelsea. With a triple-headed Super Sunday, fronted by the mainline game at 4:30 of Villa against West Ham. In and around it, though, Fulham against Manchester United. A 7 o'clock kickoff on TNT. What a huge game that'll be. Very exciting as well, I'm sure. Should deliver entertainment. But at 2 o'clock, you're offering, I believe, involves Palace. Your 2 o'clock offering next week involves Palace Brentford. Yes, I was right. It is Palace. So yeah. And yeah, no Brighton again. 2 weeks on the bounce, say, for Brighton. No Brighton. And what a huge 2 o'clock kickoff there is today as well. Old Trafford with Manchester United taking on Brighton. Big up to Mason Aldridge in the house. Hi Tom, hope you're well. Liked and sub. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Good evening. It's not evening yet, mate. It's afternoon. 1:46 p.m. is definitely the afternoon. But Ashley's in the house. Any bets today? Of course. Customary. Flixie also in the house. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't like the Spurs lines because they're so big. Do you know what I mean? All the pictures and everything. You know what I mean? I sort of end up going into it. Do you know what I mean? Fading away. Although I suppose if I want to just, do a bit of nose picking or something daft like that, or you know what I mean, like Martin Odegaard does, I'll flick my hair, just then back on. But an annoying wall. But hey, we have to show the lineups. And Tom simply does not have time to make the lineups. Like, unless I can do it by AI, yeah, you get the block. So we choose the ones that the club's pride, because why not? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Anyways, yeah, 2 o'clock is our scheduled kickoff time. And yeah, I hope we're all doing well. Let's go through these bets anyway, because there are a few of them, and they are, firstly, there are 2 straight-through singles to win. Brighton to win with a 50p stake, returning £1.45. Odds on that one are 19 and 10. £1.50 for Nottingham Forest to win. This will profit on 55p, so not very decent odds. But Forest to win, Brighton to win are both single bets straight through. And both Nottingham Forest and Brighton winning on these single bets combined would return approximately £3.50, which is 10 pence short than a Tesco or Boots a meal deal. Fraser is in the house. How you doing, Fraser? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Let's continue onwards, folks. Let's continue onwards. So we have got 2 bet builders, of course. Bet builder for this one, over 1.5 goals, so at least 2 goals in a match. Spurs or draw on the double chance. And Son to have at least 1 shot in the game. 50p returns £1. Job's a good one. That will put us up to £4.50. Vivian Uganda in the house. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Hi, bro. Hope is all well. Yes, all is well. Thank you very much. Except for yesterday in Arsenal. We're not going to talk about that. Yeah, Forest Brighton will win. I think so. Another bet builder. Ipswich Man City bet builder. Over 1.5 goals. Again, I predicted 2 1-1 draws, by the way. Double chance Man City or draw. Liam Delap to be carded as well. And that has £4.40 on it, which would take us from £4.50 at the moment to £8.90. And then I think it's £11.83 that we'll get on the ACCA Insurance Day, placed at a 50p stake. With Leeds to win at 12 o'clock. We're about to find out the result of that, actually, hopefully, very soon. Olympiacos to win, kicking off at 1 o'clock. So they are probably at half-time by now. Everton v Spurs, a draw. Brighton and Nottingham Forest to win. £11.83. Max returns on that one, making the grand total somewhere near the 12, so somewhere near the 16 quid, 17 quid mark. Anyways, let's take this off your screen so that you guys can see my see my screen, because I'm going to share now the lineups for you guys. Here we go. And I must remember, folks, at 5 to get my charging wire out of my coat, because yeah, as you know, I did say yesterday the red one broke, stopped working. So now I'm using at the minute one, and that one gets plugged into here during the daytime when I'm here and streaming. It then goes to the other side of the room for when I'm in bed or whatever. And then obviously I have to take it with me, because, you know, obviously some buses do have now USB-C ports as well as USB-A. Some only have USB-A, some have none, but you get them a lot. Most of the buses now that have some form of USB charging, so I need to be equipped with all available wiring if my phone, which is old and rubbish, needs a charge. Yeah, I know. How can I call an iPhone 12 rubbish, you ask me? Well, I can. So yeah, let's have a look at the league table first. The United against Brighton, Manchester United, with the chance to go level on points with Crystal Palace. They are also level on goal difference with Crystal Palace with the point. 3 points for Manchester United. We'll put them on to 29 points, which, yes, after Brentford's defeat yesterday, would take them over Brentford by the singular point. Brighton, on the other hand, though, can go on to 32 points with a draw, which would do nothing for them. But with the victory, they can go on to 34 points, which will take them above Fulham into 9th and 1 point behind Manchester City. Moving on to Nottingham Forest, who take on Southampton. Well, Southampton down at the bottom, can't really do much with points. They are 8 points behind Leicester. But if a win comes for them at Forest, which is very unlikely considering how good Forest have been this season, they will be able to get themselves to 9 points and to within just 6 points of Leicester. That would equate to 2 more defeats without for Leicester and 2 wins straight for Southampton. Long road for Southampton, but they can believe if they start winning. But I guarantee Nottingham Forest will absolutely slap them today. Nottingham Forest, we know really what they're going to do. They're going to go level on points of us. Sorry, no, they're not. Yeah, they are. And they would be behind us on goal difference. So Nottingham Forest, unless they score 13 goals, somewhere near that margin, they will stay in third. But a victory will increase the points tally for them. And of course, hopefully we don't slip again. Yesterday's also what an amazing result for Bournemouth, and obviously a lot of 2s on that. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-2. Yes, I know. We were the only home side to get points yesterday, but it's not the point. Jordan Pickford then begins to go for Everton as part of a 4-2-3-1 formation. The back four today for them consists of James Tarkowski, Jake O'Brien, Vitaly Mikalenko and Jared Branthwaite. The midfield split into 2 parts, defensive 2 of Oral Mangala And Idrissa Gana Gay plays behind your attacking midfield three of Iliman Ndiaye, Abdoulaye Kore, and Jesper Lindstrom, playing behind the lone striker of Dominic Calvert-Lewin on the bench. For Everton is Jao Virginia. Asmir Begovic still plays for them, surprisingly. Nathan Patterson, Michael Keane, Ashley Young, Harrison Armstrong, Jack Harrison, and Beto, as well as, I've just seen at the bottom without a picture, Martin Sheriff. Three formation for Spurs today. Anthony Kinski remains in goal. A back three today of Radu Dragusin. Archie Gray and Ben Davis plays behind your midfield four of Lucas Bergvall, Pedro Porro, Jed Spence, and Pape Sarr. Leading the front, though, is the front three of Son Heung-min, James Maddison, and Dejan Kulusevski. On the bench for Spurs, it is Brandon Austin, Sergio Reguilon, Malachi Hardy, Callum Olasesi, Richarlison, Yang Min Hyuk, another South Korean, Will Langshire, Mikey Moore, and Damala Ajayi, I think that is. Yeah. So no Dominic Solanke by the looks of things in the squad today for Spurs. And for Everton, it is DCL up front, who probably will get an ACL injury today. I'm just joking by that, by the way, Everton fans, don't worry. I won't curse you. But your teams are in the tunnel, ready to rock and roll at Goodison Park in its final season as a stadium in the Premier League and, of course, home to Everton. There's Ange crawling through that tunnel, waddling behind his Spurs players in the tight tunnel. But out they come, up the steps, and on to Goodison Park for the very last time, Spurs. Predictions today is a 1-1 draw. Both televised fixtures today, I have predicted 1-1. This is a third straight away game as well. Need I mention to you for Spurs, with obviously them participating in the North London Derby, which ended in joy for us, and of course their weird but wonderful trip to Tamworth last weekend. Let's have a check on the final score at Leeds, because it is 2 o'clock. And Leeds United, yes, they did beat Sheffield Wednesday. They did it as well by 3-0. So Leeds United have beaten Sheffield Wednesday by 3-0 in the 12 o'clock game. We'll be keeping our eyes well on the Olympiacos score. I'm going to quickly get the wire out, folks, then we'll be ready for kick-off. So bear with me. It's only here as well. I think that's the wrong side. It is the wrong side. We're back to the seat, ready for a popcorn Super Sunday. Beginning with Everton against Spurs and finishing with Ipswich against Manchester City. And in the middle, Forest will play Southampton in a fairly comfortable game for Forest. And we will see Manchester United against Brighton and its events. But the centrepiece of the afternoon is this game. You would arguably say it's bigger than Ipswich against Manchester City as well, this game. and I believe today it will deliver a 1-1 draw. Well, there is a man who means an awful lot to Everton. And after his departure from West Ham, it didn't take him too long to get back into managerial duties again. And he is back at Everton. None other than David Moyes, who will look to maybe do something a little bit special today against Spurs after a not-so-fun night against Aston Villa in midweek. Well, it's Scotsman versus Australianman. Postecoglou versus Moyes. How will it end? It used to be a London derby, Postecoglou versus Moyes in Spurs versus West Ham. Today, it is Merseyside's blue versus London's white. And navy. That's Calvert-Lewin. Yes, I know. I've put a weird. I've got a weird photo of Calvert-Lewin in when he wore a mask, and yeah, he doesn't wear a mask anymore. I mean, yeah, look at it. I mean, it looks to be, yeah, it's a weird old mask, isn't it? So Jared Branthwaite to take this Everton free kick. Branthwaite clipped it forward. Here's Mikalenko. Throw from Archie Gray. Kulusevski. Does he go on again? Clipped by Archie Gray. Free kick shall be. O'Brien under pressure as Spence pounced upon that. Mangala blocks off Son. Will be a Spurs corner. So what can Son do from the corner flag? Son drives into the centre. Maddison keeps it alive. They tried to work it back out to Son. Here's Kulusevski. And it's going to be a Spurs throw-in. Spence ran away from him. Mikalenko with the ball into the box. Headed away. Mangala. Mikalenko to play inside for Decore. We're also with Bergval. Works it back to Mikalenko. And Bramthwaite's ball forward goes absolutely out of play and reach nobody. Yankuba Minter has scored for Brighton inside 5 minutes. The Seagulls have a lead at Old Trafford. Kinski with an excellent save there. Oh, great save by Kinski. And I told Luke, I told him that in the next 2 seasons, Brighton need to win 3-0. Otherwise, Bournemouth are definitely still a better side than them. I also said that if you don't beat Newcastle by a 3-goal margin at St James's Park next season, you still won't be better than Bournemouth. Because even though Brighton get good results, Bournemouth do it in a more stronger way. That's the point I'm trying to get across. Bournemouth and Brighton both get really good results, but Bournemouth do it in a much stronger way. Can they just go straight through and win 3-0? Can they keep a clean sheet? Can they do it 2 seasons in a row, Brighton? Can they wipe the floor with Newcastle and not make it look like a game where Newcastle literally had, 28 to 30 shots, but couldn't find 1 goal? And we have an official that's come out of the tunnel. I have no idea what was going on with him, but play will continue onwards now with this Everton corner. Darren England's having to stop some tussling, I think. Yeah. Spence, yeah. And they're blocking the keeper as well. Bergval. Kinski. Finally, Lindstrom could deliver. It's not a bad delivery, It's been kept alive brilliantly by Bramthwaite. Just to go on a gay. Forward towards Tarkovsky. We'll go Everton's way, the throw-in. I'm getting communications that the City ground could be about to erupt, as there might be a potential penalty for Forest incoming. Any further communications on that, I will address to you guys. Lindstrom coming forward strongly here. Calvert-Lewin. Does it go on again? And that's NDI with the shot. Nottingham Forest are leading against the Saints. Southampton behind at the City ground. Elliot Anderson with his first goal in that game. Everton, Forest rather, are ahead. So Nottingham Forest do have the lead. City ground is erupting as Elliot Anderson delivers the first goal against Southampton for Forest. Trezeguet feeds it through. Calvert-Lewin! And Everton take the lead in Goodison eruption against Spurs. Well, very composed. It's the first word I'll use to describe Calvert-Lewin with the finish. "13 minutes on the clock. And Everton fed through. Bit of twinkle toes in the box. First goal in 17 appearances for DCL. Correa nicked the ball, but illegally. Mikalenko, Kulusevski down that right. It's going to be a first throw in. Forward to Gray. Bergvall. Magazine Gray being hustled by Godfrey. No, Godfrey, yeah. Don't know. NDI, sorry. Grozewski, Son. Across to Porro. Pedro Porro. Here's NDI. Jordan's in the house. How you doing, Jordan? Good to see you. Welcome aboard to Jordan. Tarkovsky, I don't know if he's onside, Calvert-Lewin, but he's picked it up. Lays it off. Cleared by Bergwall, and now offside is indicated. I think Calvert-Lewin went offside, yeah. Yeah. There you are. Receives the ball in offside position. Well, ball over the top. Son breaking the lines. Good tackle by Tarkovsky. Spurs yet to release a shot. Davies did well on the cover. Yeah, do clear it in the end. Kulusevski works it to Porro. Capsar. Porro's a great Bergval. Spurs just keeping the ball a minute. Everton looking potent. Maddison slips it through to Son. This is a nice move. And Jed Spence will win a corner for Spurs. He was blocked off by O'Brien. So I went to see him. Pickford got a glove to it. Or Ben Davis and Spence. That's a lovely movement. And Jed Spence looking for the equaliser. Gray will reach it. Bergval to Kulusevski. Porro wins another corner. Came off Mikolenko. Backing up the corners. Short corner routine. Another goal alerts to bring you so far. All the games at 1-0. Last 10 minutes, Spurs largely dominated in possession, 76%, 24% over 3/4 of the possession. Kulusevski, can he utilise the space? He can set up Son, who really should have scored there. First thing I'll say, Diane, why are you not utilising the space? Why are you not going to finish yourself? Unselfish to square it to Son. And Son has got to score. Oh, Manchester United back on terms. Bruno Fernandes with the equaliser. So United are back on terms at Old Trafford. Branthwaite set up. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And, oh, that's good goalkeeper for Lindström from Kinski. Corey couldn't keep it in. Sorry, did keep it in, but couldn't keep the possession of the ball. Free kick, foul on Mangala. Ndiaye will reach Calvert-Lewin and Mangala. I think he tipped it onto the post. Did Kinski Calvert-Lewin with a header. Well, definitely up for Everton. That's the first thing I'll say. Madison Kozlowski, lovely sweeping move. Spurs and Son. Can he finish? He does get a shot away. Straight at Pickford. Was he tripped by Branthwaite? Flixie's back in the house. Everton are on the counter-attack. Calvert-Lewin looking to play into the middle. Kozlowski, lovely movement. Pape Sarr. Madison Son. Forest double their lead. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Forest 2. The Saints 0. (2:30), minute number 30. Everton have the lead. Playing some pretty good stuff. And NDI on the move. Oh! He made the run. He finished it off. Everton have a 2-0 lead. climb now for Spurs. Oh, yeah, nice finish. Lifted over Bergwijn into the roof of the net. Ben Davis. Just a reminder that Forest have gone 2 up. Callum Hudson-Odoi with Forest second. Just put Wolves. Wolves aren't playing today. Wolves play tomorrow against Chelsea. Porro. Kulusevski. Bergwijn with a shot. Two 0 to Arsenal. And I. Yo, Dylan, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard, Dylan. I kind of agree. They saw Gray back and I've got Lewin. Mikalenko. No, I can't. No, I can't confirm. Actually, don't know yet. be confirmed later after the Ipswich game. To an extent, anyway. I can confirm that on Wednesday I'll be covering the Gunners. Oh, you're referring to the World Cup 2026? Yes. Well, I've got a branding team already working on that World Cup, and yet we're not even, we're still in 20... Yeah, I've had people working on that since pretty much the logo was announced. Tirelessly on the branding for that World Cup. You did indeed, yes. During the UEFA Euro 2024. And yes, aren't we looking forward to the FIFA World Cup next year? I mean, obviously this year I'm going to do some of the women's summer World Cup / Euros, whatever it is, but not at the same velocity as what we would do for the men. Yes, he did. He has told me. Takes FC the promoter. First goal, brilliant. Calvin second NDI, what a finish. Yeah, I'm going to join the trend of doing stickers, I think. Calvin Lewin. In the card. Bergkamp with his third booking of the season. Realltom swings it in. Okay, Realltom. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remain in the first half plus added time, which you expect to be around 2 minutes of for the referee and communication stoppage. Offside. And just as I was looking for a goal alert, and I was about to put my phone down, there is another goal alert to tell you about. Chris Wood has made it 3-0 to Nottingham Forest before the half-time mark at the City Ground. So Nottingham Forest now 3-up against Southampton, and Chris Wood has added to the scoring. Bear with me. Who's this is down? It's not good. It's Dragusin, I think. Well, Levy is here. Levy is in the house. Postecoglou and his training staff all pretty silent. To be honest with you, and I can tell you Dragusin is not moving. A very still figure. Dragusin as he receives treatment. Well, stoppage is added on stoppage time. Yeah, you're looking at around 5-6 minutes now added on to the first half, and well, even though it's not so much of a smiley picture on the fixture with Dragusin down, Tuchel all smiles in the stands. So we're going to get 7 added minutes, and that is a minimum as well. There's Peter Reid. Nice that. And we still are stopped and silent. In fact, at the moment, what I am gonna do is I'm just gonna drop the ticker down for a second. But I don't need to because we're all right. He is back up the stoppage. It's been around 4 to 5 minutes. We are on minute 47. So from there, it will be 7 minutes, I think. So yeah, so it's actually 9 added minutes. But the minimum amount given is 7, so. Bergval. Porro. They are down to 10 men at the minute, Spurs. In the eye. Son. Pedro Porro. Half-time has gone. Man United 1, Brighton 1. Bruno Fernandes with an equalising penalty to respond to the opener. Coming from Yankee Baminta. Jed Spence. Is he gone again? Not too bad, thanks, Kenton. What about you guys? Lindstrom caught, free kick given. Olympiacos are winning. I'm going to keep my screen on that Olympiacos score until it goes through. Oh, decent ball in and a header from Tarkovsky. He made a good connection. Yep, Bruno Fernandes with the equalising penalty. My bet is with Brighton to win, though. Yeah, he's still out. He's for a long time. I have no clue when he's back. Drag us in with a block. Deflection. Corner. I'm just waiting to confirm. The Olympiacos scoreline. And give it a nice big old tick as a correct result on my sheet. And of course, Nottingham Forest being in the position they're in right now against Southampton, you would confirm that. Oh my goodness gracious me, it's an own goal from Archie Gray. I didn't see this coming. 3-0 to Everton at half time. Near on. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. The David Moyes effect is in full swing. The David Moyes effect. Oh. I'm going to predict 3-3. It's Spurs in it, so we'll go 3-3, shall we? Well, Danny Levy most certainly will be considering that. He is in the ground. Olympiacos in their 1 p.m. UK time kickoff, 2 p.m. Greek time, are just about to go through with the win against Atromitos. Spence looking to feed Kulusevski. Martin Wilson in the house says, get Ange out. I can tell you right now, this match is taking us to 4 o'clock. This match will go till 4 o'clock. Estimated full time is around about 3:55. You accommodate at least 5 minutes at a time you're looking at minimum 4 o'clock. Half time whistle's gone though, and Everton are 3-0 up. Wow, madness. The David Moyes effect, and there you go. Olympiacos have got their result. They do come out with the 3-0 win in their away fixture at Tomisos. Another tick to add to the accuracies with Leeds winning earlier. I don't think we're going to get a draw here now, so we'll cross that off when we get to full time. But Brighton, if they win, and it looks like Forest are going to get the sick as well. Of course, if Brighton do win and Forest don't let their 3-goal half-time lead slip, they will, I will get a free bet, which will be used on either Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, this has been a mad first time, hasn't it? Well, here's the question that I'm going to ask myself. Is Son had a shot? It's actually a very cheap bet builder, this one, anyway. I mean, it's only worth £1, so that can go for the toss. I mean, we're definitely getting £2.5 back on the... Well, I can tell you right now, we have got a winning ticket. We are getting £2 back because Forest have won. Forest have practically won. Good decision, that. 55p profit off a £1.50 stake. Take it. Big up Jordan! Yeah, we're definitely getting £2 back. I'm telling you right now, Forest ain't letting their lead slip. So yeah, the question I need to ask myself now is, has Son had a shot? If Son's had a shot, it is a tick for the bet builder. But I most certainly didn't put everything into my consideration for the double chance. Maybe I should have. Now, believe it or not, Son's actually had 2 shots on target. So Son, yes, has had a shot. Well, if we do take this ticket out of the equation, Brighton winning will return us a £1.45. So that will take us to bang on £3.50 with the 2 singles. And then obviously the bet builder on Ipswich Man City is worth £4.40 with over 1.5 goals. Man City or draw, and Liam Delap to be carded in that match. And the 1-2-3 is not going too well. We might get a £1 free bet if it does finish 1-1. But It was 2-2 yesterday, not 2-0. Could have been 2-0. Most certainly isn't 1-1. Nowhere near that. So yeah, we're looking now really for a £1 free bet after 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not being funny, but am I mean, come on. When you look at this fixture, 1-1's a reasonable prediction, right? I don't think it was a stupid prediction, 1-1. I think Everton have been brilliant. Do you get me drift? I'm not going to predict Everton to win. Because we're against Spurs. You don't know what Spurs are going to do. I mean, some results you do get banged on. I mean, look, I got Fulham's result. Very, very good as well, actually. Yeah, I got Fulham's result banged on. 2-0, I said. As well. Go. Da 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 da. Chewy, I think this is. It is the Chewy music. Everton. 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 This is Apple advert. It's an Apple advert as well. Yeah. So weird. There's only one phone company that make an advert all about emojis. Oh, that nice. like this, yeah. They'll pay tribute to Dennis Law, bless him, Old Trafford. Gusto.
Here, I think the pressure will really crank up on the manager, and you don't like to see that. Lost money in a crypto scam.
Snowball fight in Nottingham, eh? It was 19th of November. It's coming up now on Insta. Fraser is back in the house. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, there is a women's Manchester derby tonight at Manchester City. And I'm presuming that's at their Joya Stadium, unless, of course, on this particular occasion, when Man City being away from home, it's going to be at the Etihad. Might have to give that a documentary watch by Dennis Law, because they're going on about it non-stop. The Lawman. So, Manchester City have arrived at Portman Road. And straight away, Jack Grealish, Manuel Akanji, and Erling Haaland all go in for the Ed Sheeran. Spurs look very ready. And it's Dragusin to replace Richarlison. Be replaced by Richarlison. Radu Dragusin unable to continue, and Richarlison A former Evertonian comes on in the second half at Goodison Park in its final season. And in Goodison Park's final season, we could be seeing a special result for Everton unless Spurs can do what they normally do, and that is be crazy and score goals in a crazy manner. Back underway for the second half. We are estimated full time, bang on 4 o'clock, inclusive of a 5-minute added time period. Mikolenko fell onto Kulusevski there. Pedro Porro, the ball in from Kulusevski. And Brighton. Wait a minute. Sofa Score has just told me, and I am just waiting for the confirmed Premier League notification to give me the full details of it. But as I'm aware, Brighton have just done something at Old Trafford. As I say, I've only just seen it as I've closed off Sofa Score. Premier League will notify me any moment with the full details of what Brighton have just done at Old Trafford. And here we are. It's João Pedro with Brighton's second goal at Old Trafford to restore Brighton's lead. So Brighton back in front at Old Trafford. There you are on your screen. O'Brien. It's Spence. Wait, Calvert-Lewin. Got headed contact, but not meaningful headed contact on that occasion. And it's Bergvall. Well, the goal for Brighton has been ruled out. Decision, no goal from VAR. So the score remains 1-1 at Old Trafford. So just to confirm that for you, no goal for João Pedro and Brighton there. So back to 1-1 in that game. Into Maddison's path. What could he do? James Maddison with a twist and a turn, and in the end, he loses the ball and ends up fouling his man. And in the first minute, Las Palmas have taken the lead in a 3:15 kickoff at the Bernabeu. What a start for... It's been ruled out. I was just about to say, what a start, but it's been ruled out for Las Palmas. It was late. It's going to be a free kick. Yeah, very late. My Ben Davis wouldn't be surprised he gets booked. Now, just in preview to the next match, obviously, because I've got a bit build on it, and it's got a very lucrative feature, which I don't normally add, a specific player booking, and that specific player booking is for a certain man in Liam Delap, who this season has 7 yellow cards. Now, I pretty much every game that I've watched Ipswich involved in, I've seen Delap booked. So that's why I've gone for it. And it would be very lucrative because it would return £4.40 adjoined with a draw or Man City result and a over 1.5 goal amount. And that's Calvert with the contact again with the head. Maddison to Ben Davis. I want to touch. And I'm looking to pick out Calvert-Lewin. So nearly did. Southampton pull one back. Jan Bednarek. 3-1. So no clean sheet for Nottingham Forest. And I do have another goal alert to bring in just a moment, so please bear with me. We're getting the first one out to you guys now. Just to put it on your screen to you guys. So Southampton have pulled one back. Jan Bednarek with that goal. Back for Southampton. So they have a route back into the game. If they can find 2 more, which would seem rather unlikely. But 3-1 in that game at the City ground. And then the next goal alert to bring you is that Brighton have this time taken the lead at Old Trafford again. Karim Matoma has restored Brighton's lead. So João Pedro denied by VAR, but Brighton have retaken the lead now, and it shouldn't be disallowed this time, I don't think. Hopefully not for them. And Karim Matoma with the goal with the goal for Brighton. And it remains 3-0 to Everton here. And can they make it 4 with Idris Gana Gay? Pedro Porro stops him in his tracks. Pape Sarr. Well, Nottingham Forest concede a goal and score a goal. The response to Southampton's supposed goal back is a Milenkovic goal to make it 4-1 to Forest, who are right back with their 3-goal lead again. They were only without it for a few minutes, and they've restored it. Don't remind me. We aren't Bournemouth. We aren't Bournemouth. Oh my God, we are not Bournemouth. Oh. NDI's holding his head. My carumba, we are not Bournemouth. Oh. Correa runs through the middle. Cleared by Bergval. Correa to Lindstrom, and there's going to be no goal for Forest. Milenkovic with the 4th goal for Forest. It has been ruled out by VAR. So we say that phrase again. Back where we started. It remains 3-1 in that game. So Forest are back to be without that 3-goal lead. Currently their lead stands at 2 goals against Southampton. it was not intended for my earbuds to drop off the desk there, but I needed to itch my ear. On the hour mark, another attack, NDI. Oh, there's a chance. Lindstrom sets up Calvert-Lewin, who couldn't make it 4-0. 3-0 to the Arsenal women, is it? Let's have a little look. Arsenal women. Yes, Arsenal 3, Crystal Palace 0 in that women's game, currently at the Emirates. Being in use twice this weekend, with Leah Williamson, Alessia Russo and Beth Mead on the score sheet. Arsenal women 3, Crystal Palace women 0. Big win in the league table as well to go to within 7 points of Chelsea, who, as you would expect, are leading the Women's Super League. Doesn't come to much surprise anymore, does it? Crystal Palace are rock bottom of the Women's Super League on just 5 points. It's not a Meadow Park, is it? Is it a Meadow Park? Can't be a Meadow Park, can it? I don't see why it would be a Meadow Park, because the Emirates isn't in use today. By the men. Obviously, the men come priority over the women. So, by all stretches of the imagination, it's a case of, sorry, women, get out of our way if the men are playing. Kinskill, that was awkward. Well, I might just have to settle for the fact that Spurs aren't going to come back in this game, and Everton have been outstanding. But even so, if Brighton hold on to their win and Nottingham Forest do too, what it does mean is that, well, firstly, I have a reason to go to Ladbrokes on Wednesday or Tuesday because I have a free bet to use. And I mean, if that £4.40 comes through at the end of the day, I mean, it's not too bad. And 50, I mean, yeah, Brighton and Forest winning standalone gets you £3.50. Correct score on City returns a £1 free bet. Now, he's copied Jamie Carragher. Well, I was very, very wrong about this game. I put 2 1-1s down for today's Super Sunday. Both Super Sunday fixtures have got a 1-1 prediction. By me. This game is far from 1-1. Jed Spence. Spence. Ooh. I think it was shoulder to shoulder. He got a nudge. I wouldn't say it's that big of a deal anyway. Calvert-Lewin couldn't hold on to it, but nicked back by Mangala. And now Decore. Now it's a Drizigard again. Mangala. I tell you what. Who's 15? Is that Branthwaite? No, it's not. I don't know who 15 is. Beautiful overlap. Completely unnoticed. And Kulusevski's been caught there. Peter Drury and either Gary Neville or Alan Smith, I presume. Because Jamie Carragher is on this game. Good tip through to Richarlison. Good defending by Everton. Rangers are 3-0 up. I didn't even see it. Oh my God. Who are Rangers playing? It wasn't on the Accra Insurance slip. Honestly, I'm fuming at myself. Hang on, no, he played yesterday. No. Oh. No. Oh. Blimey. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Am I losing my head? Because I normally tick Rangers off to win or Celtic. Ashley Young here. Coming onto the pitch. To replace, by the looks of things, Lindstrom and... Oh my God, it's the Scottish Cup. I swear to you, if I've not noticed that. Oh. That stinks if I've missed that. That absolutely stinks if I've missed that. Jorginho Lutta, 3-1 now to the Seagulls. And if they get a fourth, they can match the amount of the winning margin that Bournemouth won by at Old Trafford as well. Of course, a goal conceded means that a fourth goal would be required for Brighton to match Bournemouth's scoreline at Old Trafford. Calvert-Lewin blocked off. 3-1 to Brighton through Jorginho Lutta. Richarlison and Pickford. Calvert-Lewin with the flick on. Decore. Here's Kulusevski. Madison looking to feed Son. Jed Spence and Madison into the crowd. Decore. And it is dealt with by Kinski. Kulusevski's off and running. Dejan Kulusevski looking to create something. And his attempt at creation led to nothing. Ball over the top. Ben Davis will give chase. Oh, do you know what? I could have pictured just playing it across. Oh, Jesus, man. Spurs. Good run by Ben Davis, but a lack of a ball across. Yeah, you want the right? Yeah, we'll see. That'd be too much for Bournemouth, though. I think that came off NDI. Not 100% sure. Bergman wins his header. Kulusevski with the ball over the top. Son slips it through the lines. Maddison evades Pickford, picks out a Spurs player, and a shot from Kulusevski is in, and it is 3-1 here. Everton don't get the clean sheet. Spurs with a goal back in interesting circumstances. Leaving themselves with probably enough time to find two more. If they do, in the sense of I will have an extra £11.83 in the back stick of my pocket, and potentially a winning bet slip of an extra £1 as well. But on the side of Everton not getting the fantastic result, but no, this is just put into an open net by Kulusevski. Pickford's in no man's land. So 3-1. Picked up by Maddison. Jed Spence. 12 minutes to go. Kulusevski to pick out Realltom, who was in the middle. Son. Bergvall, Maddison. That is a misplaced touch from the Everton player, and Mikey Moore clips in the cross. Clearance by Ashley Young. Balls with Gray. And it's a Mikey Moore, Jed Spence. $11 minutes remain. Spurs with a corner of Ashley Young. Good work there, getting the ricochet. Randy I comes off of a goal to his name. One in which was a great one. Smash it into the roof of the net. Levy got the second. Replaced by Nathan Patterson now. Son, it might have got a flick on there, you know. It's going to be the Spurs throw-in. It's Archie Gray. There's a Mikey Moore. Yeah. Most certainly would have backed Forest to go on and win 4 or 5-0, but there you go. It's a free kick. Krasevsky and Spence. Mikey Moore. Ball across. Richarlison has a shot and a second, and it's straight at Pickford, and there is a second goal for Southampton. Paul Onuachu setting up what could be a grandstand finish there. It's a 3-2 now in the Forest game. Well, the Everton do this. I know. It is mental. Calvert-Lewin Kinski. I'm not talking about Arsenal. It's been 12 minutes added on at the City ground. Michael Keane to come on to replace Jake O'Brien here. More Spence. Great surge, you know. Five two. I do need to get the process of preparation which Man City started. I mean, you wouldn't be surprised, would you? We had around 10 minutes added on to the first half. Current Real Madrid scoreline is 3-1. I'm not talking about Arsenal, Charles. It was another grim day yesterday, really. Four minutes at a time. 4:01 full-time score. 4:01 should be full-time then, hopefully. Fingers crossed with that. We'll take the 4 minutes. Much better than 10, which was originally supposed to be 7. Kulusevski. Mikey Moore. Richarlison. Against his former club, he's looked to have injured himself. He's got to go back here. He's back up though. Quick corner. Go back. It will be checked. It's my first line after changing the score. His goal will stand. It's his first Premier League goal of the season. Could it be that case of 3-3? Would Everton bottle a 3-goal lead? They've done it to a 2-goal lead before. And Spence. Manchester United beaten 3-1 by Brighton. Brighton winning by the 2-goal margin, so not matching Bournemouth's winning margin there. But a good win for the Seagulls. Davis. Mikey Moore, still a minute. Spence. Oh. If this finishes 3-3 on Forest, win. Madison. Oh. Pickford. I mean, what a grandstand finish. I mean, it's Southampton. Oh my God, my Sofa scores. My Sofa score tracker's just gone. The whistle is blown. Everton with a huge victory. A few nervy endings in the Premier League, though. This being one of them. 3-0 up, 3-2, not bad. Forest just won as well. See you all now. Less than 13 minutes.